you doing? Hi there. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Megan Rose, and I just wanted to make a video on tips surviving pregnancy with a toddler, because I am now 41 weeks pregnant today and my daughter's 19 months old, and it's been quite a challenge being pregnant with a toddler. And I looked before in my early pregnancy days when I was throwing up and feeling like crap, and there was no videos and no help out there for me, so I just thought if I could make a video to help someone else, then that'd be great. So I have made like a few videos before, but once I got pregnant I just stopped them, so I'm going to be making more videos from now on. So yeah, so let's get into the video. I've got 2 more days left maximum of being pregnant, because tomorrow I go into hospital. They're going to see if they can break my waters. If they can't, I'm going to be booked for a C-section on Monday because of the way that my labour went with my daughter, which ended, I was induced, it was over a 3-day period, and ended in an emergency section where I lost like 2.5 litres of blood, and then I was in a week later with an infection. I thought it might be sepsis, and so many things went on. So obviously we're going to try and avoid that this time. So you okay? Oh, this is Ruby Rose. Oh, you're coughing. So hiya. She's 19 months old, and you're gonna have a baby with our sister soon, aren't you? Yeah, we don't know whether it's a boy or a girl yet. Do we? No.
Mama, mama.
Can you say baby?
Mama.
Can you say baby?
Mama.
Ah. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, just pour water down my bathing ball. That's brilliant. Yeah, so I thought it'd be a good time now to make this video while I'm still pregnant and my very last days of pregnancy. So here's my tips on surviving pregnancy with a toddler. Right, so my first tip is nap when your toddler naps. Ruby Rose still has naps between 12 and 2. Oh, let me just turn it down. Sorry, I'm trying to do a video while looking after Ruby. And Sam's putting tea on. So yeah, yeah, so nap when your toddler naps. Ruby naps about 12 o'clock and usually naps about 2 hours, so till about 2 o'clock. Don't feel bad like going for a nap, because you need it. You need to be able to look after yourself and the baby, and if you're too tired to look after yourself, then you're going to be too tired to look after your toddler. So, and it's not good for you, it's not good for the baby, so don't feel bad about going for a nap if you still can when your toddler naps. So nap when they nap. The next one is also sleep. Make sure that you go to sleep at a reasonable time. When I got pregnant with this baby, I used to go to sleep before I got pregnant with this baby, probably about 12. And now after getting pregnant, I have to go to sleep every single night about 10 o'clock because I just get so tired. And even if it gets to like 10:30, I get like proper knackered, don't I? Yeah. I'm like a granny now. I get so tired. And I know it's near bedtime. Like even some nights I've had to go to sleep when Ruby Rose goes to sleep, and she goes to bed at 7. And I've had to go to bed then just because I've been too tired. So but yeah, if you stay up you'll just regret it, and you'll just feel like crap the next day, and it'll just go on, and then like I say, you're just not going to be in a good state to look after yourself or look after your baby. So sleep, that's a massive one. Just sleep as much as you can, which is not easy to say when you've got a toddler, but
and when you're struggling with, you've been massive.
Yeah, and when you're struggling with being pregnant anyway, because it's not the easiest to sleep anyway when you're pregnant. But
leave that one on.
Yeah, maybe we're just having a tea now.
Leave it on.
Next one. Right, this is a bit gross, but it's true. So in the first trimester, my first trimester, actually it lasted for longer than my first trimester this time. I had sickness until about halfway through my pregnancy, but it was really bad at the start. And Sam was working on the days off, like when I was at home with Ruby, when Sam was at work. He couldn't just take the time off all the time because I was being sick. So I'd be home and I'd literally be running to the bin to be sick. and I'd have to like pop my head out the bin and go, "Mummy's okay," and then run back to her. It's just the way that it goes. So I'd say, and also like the toilet's upstairs, so I can't just run upstairs and leave her because she's a toddler. Like, I can't just leave her. I'd basically be leaving her all day. So I'd say get something near you that you can be sick into. I know it's really gross and you don't want to be sick near your toddler, but it's the way that it goes. So just get something that you can be sick into near, and you can clean it up later and you can sort it out basically, because you don't want to be running out the room all day. So I'd say buy reins. If you don't know what they are, I'll put like a photo of what they are, because they might be different in America. You might call them something different. So we got it, and we got this rein, this harness thing for Ruby. You know, he likes it now, and it's not like we drag her along with it or anything like that. It's just literally so I don't have to be bent down like this the whole way while we're out, you know, trying to hold a hand. And obviously with toddlers, you know, they're gonna tantrum, they're gonna fall on the floor, and they're gonna kick their legs. You know, Ruby Rose does that all the time over, like, I don't know, the silliest little things, because she's only a toddler obviously. So if you've got them reins, we don't drag her up by them or anything, but you've still got hold of her, you know, so you can still hold them reins so they're still safe. It's about safety. So yeah, definitely buy some reins, because then you don't have to break your back walking with them basically. Next one, I'd say get out as much as you can every single day. While I've been pregnant, one massive thing that's helped with feeling sick, like emotions and everything, it all just helps for just going for a walk every single day. Like, we tried to get out every single day with Ruby, so if you can just even just go for a walk around the block, it's going to make you feel better. And I think it does help with your sickness if you're struggling with sickness. So yeah, get out every day as much as you can. And also, if you get out and you go for a walk and you tire them out, then I used to always think, if I got out in the morning and we go and do something and then she'd get tired out, I wouldn't feel so bad when I came back in of like popping the TV on and let her just watch a bit of TV. Because that's my next one. My next tip is, don't feel bad about putting the TV on for them. Like, use the TV. If you have an iPad, if you have the internet, like YouTube videos and songs for kids are so good, so good. If that gives you half an hour to chill out, or an hour, probably not going to keep their attention that long. But if it gives you that time to chill out, use it. You know, don't feel like a bad mum. Like, yeah. So going back to that, I used to go out in the morning and then I'd tire her out, and then I wouldn't feel so bad if later on I didn't feel up to doing much, and she could just chill, watch a bit of TV, get some toys out for her, and I can sit down, have a cup of tea, you know, and just try and get through the day basically. So yeah, use the TV, use what you've got around you, don't feel bad about it. I was going to say get lots of baths, that helped me with my back. My back is so bad. With Ruby, when I had her in my labour, I had 2 epidurals and 1 spinal. Ever since then my back's been really bad, but then obviously getting pregnant as well, it's like, oh, it's not good. So yeah, lots of baths, and hot water bottles help a lot as well on a night time. So talk to your toddler about the baby that's coming, even if they don't understand. Like Ruby Rose, I don't think she fully understands, like an older child understands they're getting a brother or a sister. But we still say to her, oh, mummy's got a baby in her tummy. And we speak to her about it and we say, oh, you're gonna have a baby brother or sister. And now she will literally point to my tummy and say, baby, baby. And Sam can say, what's mummy got in her tummy? And she'll be like, baby. So there is some sort of concept there.
But she'll also walk around and say, and lift up her own top and be like, baby, baby, in her own tummy.
Yeah, she will also lift up her own top and say baby to her own tummy as well. And she'll also lift up Sam's top and say baby. So that's what I mean. They might not fully grasp it, but at least you're trying to make them understand, you know what I mean? You're trying to do something. And it's where you say to her, oh, can you give mummy's baby a hug or a kiss, you know, and she'll give my tummy a hug and a kiss. And it's that type of, it's still some sort of bonding, isn't it? And it's something towards it. So yeah, talk to them about the baby. It's going to help you feel better about it as well, because it makes me feel better. Even though I know she doesn't really understand, when I see her hugging and kissing my tummy, it's just so cute. So yeah, that'll put you in a good mood when they do that. So if you have got a partner, big up to all single mums out there, I don't know how the hell you do it, but if you've got a partner, speak to them about when you're working, make sure that you have time to rest when you get home, because a massive thing for me was when I was working and Sam was working, and obviously now I'm on maternity, I was working like full time, putting my all in at work. I'd come home, then I'd put my all into Ruby, like playing with her straight away when I got home. And I was literally making myself ill. And then it'd get to night time and I'd have no time for Sam, I'd have no energy left. Like literally I would go to bed flat on my feet every single day for months, and it was so bad. And you don't want to stop, because I felt like almost like a bad mum if I didn't play over when I got in, you know, if I didn't instantly go to her and stuff. But you need to be able to sit down, have like a cup of tea and rest, because like, especially if you're on your feet, like I was a baker, you really like exhausting your body, and you need to have that energy for your baby. So if you have a partner or you have someone there to help, utilise it, and speak to them about like just having half an hour to yourself when you get in from work, so that you can just chill out, put your feet up, have a cup of tea and like get your energy back. Because it is really, really hard, and having a toddler anyway is hard, but being pregnant, having a toddler, everyone knows pregnancy tiredness is really tiring, so yeah. And going on from that note, don't forget you and your partner, because like I say, when I was working, I was putting my all into work, I was putting my all into Ruby, and I was just like having no time left for me and Sam, like no energy left for me and him. And I was like just thinking like, I need to get through this, I need to do this, I need to do that, and you can't live like that, you know what I mean? So you need to remember to have time for you and your partner, to have nice little conversations, to have a little bit of time on a night with each other. Like don't flatten yourself out throughout the day, because I was literally flattening myself out and putting every single effort I had into work and looking after my toddler, and then there was nothing left for me and him, which really affects your life, it affects your family life, it affects everything. So make sure that you have that time for you and him, make sure that you have the time for your partner, and say nice things to each other and to remember each other. And like now we make sure that, you know, I have energy left at the end of the day, so we have time for everybody. So it's hard, it's a balancing act, but yeah, don't forget you and your partner. Hey, nice. Yeah? Right, sorry, I just had to stop the video for a second because Ruby Rose had finished her tea, so I had to get her some fruit for a pudding, so mum life. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I was saying make use of your toddler, because picking stuff up is really hard when you're pregnant, and everybody knows that. So just make it into a fun little game for them. If you drop something or you need something getting, I'll say to Ruby, can you get mummy that? Can you get mummy that? Do you want the orange? I'll say, can you get mummy that? And she'll get it, and it's fun for her, and it helps me out as well. So yeah, make use of your toddler in that sense. Do you want some orange? Yeah? 1 second.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just had to stop the video so I could get some orange. Last tip is lower your expectations, in the sense of you're not going to be able to make your house, well maybe you will, but I personally can't, make the house look sparkling clean every single day, and then also look after my toddler and make sure she's having an amazing time every single day, and then make myself look pretty and do myself up every single day. It's just not doable, especially when you're pregnant and you're knackered and stuff takes a lot of energy anyway. Just lower your expectations a little bit and don't put so much pressure on yourself, basically. I think like most of the time I walk around looking like crap because I think as long as Ruby's okay, like I'd rather put all my attention and my energy into Ruby, and the house is fine, although it's a mess, but as long as the house is like hygienically clean, then, and Ruby's okay, then that's all that matters. As long as she's happy, that's all that matters. So yeah, lower expectations a little bit, don't put so much on your shoulders. I was going to also say, if you have any help like family and things like that, if you're a single mum, then just try and take as much help as possible. If you've got family, if you've got friends who say that they'll look after your toddler for an hour or for the night, that is a massive help, you know. Just utilise that, don't feel bad, especially if it's family, because then they're getting that bonding time with family and it's something good for them as well. Everybody wins. So yeah, anyway, that's my tips. And yeah, if you want to see more videos of me with a toddler and I will have a newborn, trying to survive motherhood with under two, then keep watching and subscribe and you'll see lots more videos. Thanks for watching. Bye. Can you say bye?
Bye.
Aww.